Bailey accepted the offer. As they rode up the gaudy, reflective gold escalator, she drank in the sights of the hotel. It didn't showcase the masquerade theme so much as it screamed it at full volume. Solid strips of color in purple, green, and red were molded to look like ribbons fluttering against the ceiling. Glimmering baubles in gold and silver decorated the corners of the reception area, and a large Venetian-style mask hung over the turnstile entrance. "It's so wonderful, isn't it?" said Bailey's newfound friend. "So glamorous and opulent. You could fall in love here." Bailey resisted the urge to tell this woman that, although the sentiment was sweet, in a sickly, marshmallow fluff kind of way, love was nothing but a risk-based decision. When it came down to it, choosing a mate was an equation, a balancing of facts and figures. And the sad truth was that relationships were kind of like the Hunger Games. The odds weren't really in your favor. "So is this Julian a friend of yours?" the other woman asked. "Is he a writer?" "No, he works in banking. I don't know why he's at a romance convention." They arrived at the top of the stairs and were greeted by a large open area filled with people. Some hunky-looking guys were posing for pictures with groups of women, their camera-ready smiles brighter than the flashing lights on the slot machine she'd spied downstairs. Posters showed off book covers, with everything from bare-chested men to ladies in Regency finery to young lovers clinching. Hearts and flowers and sexiness were splashed across everything. Bailey swallowed against the uncomfortable churn in her stomach. The dark gray skirt and plain black blouse, which she'd chosen for their smartness and the fact that they wouldn't show coffee stains, suddenly felt drab, boring, frigid. The word made her chest clench. It was one of the crueler parting shots Julian the jerk had made, only to be topped by him telling her he'd have more fun fucking a blow-up doll than her. "Did you see him?" the woman in the teal dress asked, looking around as though she might be able to help, despite the fact she had no idea what he looked like. "No." Bailey scanned the room, tamping down the pain and humiliation rearing up within her. "Think about why you're here. You have to get the watch back. That's all that matters." As if conjured by her renewed focus, she spotted Julian across the room. It wasn't hard to miss him. There weren't many men around, and he was the only one in a three-piece suit. Scratch that. He was the only one fully clothed. His dark hair was slicked back with so much gel it appeared wet, and his capped teeth shone as he smiled. That was when she noticed the woman on his arm. The curvy brunette had hair to her waist in gleaming waves, her impressive bust propped up by a corset-style top in red and black lace. Full lips were painted a shiny crimson, and as she held up a hand to wave, Bailey saw her nails were painted to match. She looked so glamorous, so at ease, so goddamn sexy. "There!" Bailey pointed toward Julian, and the woman next to her squealed. "I know her! That's Selena Lockhart, the Selena Lockhart!" The woman clapped her hands together. "Her Forever With You series is amazing. She writes the hottest sex scenes you'll ever read. I swear they'll melt the rubber right off your vibrator." Bailey coughed, but it came out more of a choking sound. "Right, I'll, look for those books. Excuse me, I have to go." She pushed through the crowd to get closer to Julian and the sex-writing goddess on his arm. They were surrounded by people. Cameras flashed, and Selena turned, smiling coyly to the left and then the right. Julian put his arm around her, and his shirt sleeves pulled up, revealing the gold.